Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men could not put Humpty Dumpty back together again. But there's a part of the story rarely told, as Humpty was a boy, not many years old. Yes, you heard right, an egg he was not. So let's tell the story how it really ought. Back in the days of the medieval ages, monarchs would rule over their little nations, so they needed a son to pass on their wealth, and to pass off the fillings of the royal throne's pelt. Now our friend the king had just gotten a son, and in his presence the king shone like a sun. All things in the world was gifted to the lad. He was fed well, and thought well, and quite finely clad. If he wanted to play, they would bring his toys out. If he wanted to roam, then the doors opened out. And on such an excursion, out and about, he saw a great wall that he wanted to mount. None could say no to that rascal youth, or the king would stop the words, one by one tooth. But the last thing they wanted was a little brat harmed, or they would be killed, torn part from part. So they stood there helpless as the boy climbed up high, meter for meter reaching towards the sky. Humpty Dumpty got to the top, but his ambition had far from stopped. Now Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, and Humpty Dumpty had his great fall. His skull cracked open, cracked like an egg, though it was not an egg, but the king's boy dead. Then all the king's horses and all the king's men gathered to put the child together again, but his brain was scrambled like an egg in a pan, so they could not save him, no beast or no man.